your girl Rency. Welcome back to my channel. I just wanted to come on here and talk about a few things. I hope everybody's doing well. I know these are very unprecedented, strange, awkward times that we're living in. I took a little drive out into the city today, and what I saw just a little bit depressing. Places that used to be fairly highly populated and lively are now, dark and depressing and cold. It's not. It's a little disheartening to say the least. And everything going on in the news, that's another story. Things are looking not so promising right now, but we gotta hang in there. You can't let the situation drag you down. We have to keep pressing, keep pushing, and we gotta stick it out because better must come, as we always say. Um, I wanted to talk on a little bit about, if we do have financial goals, how we can make them even, during these COVID times. There are opportunities in every situation, even negative ones. So, the topic I wanted to address today is how to save money during COVID. Because believe it or not, the fact that everybody is, staying home more, people are cooking more, and you can't go outside physically. We are restricted. So we could make good use of the money that we have that we would have been spending. Now we can save them, right? We can save it. So I wanted to share some strategies and tips on how to save at least $6,000 in a year. How about we have that goal? How about we try that out? Try to save 6K in 1 year. It's possible. We just have to switch things around and you're not even going to feel it. Most times you won't feel it anyway. So the first tip I wanted to talk about is if you have a full-time job, even if you don't, but let's say you have a full-time job, and most times when you have a full-time job, your expenses are already spoken for. Like your paycheck is already spoken for before you even have the opportunity to earn it, right? You already know what you're going to do with your paycheck next month, the month after, because you have certain bills and your mortgage or your rent to pay, and everything's already allocated, or for the most part. But a tip you can also try is try getting some sort of side hustle or a part-time job, even if you're capable of doing that, or something that will allow you to make a little extra money. And you opened a savings account, and a basic savings account, nothing special about it, nothing different. And the simple trick is you already have your main source of income that you use to pay your bills. What you need to do is simply not create any more bills. Don't create any more expenses for yourself, but you apply this additional source of income. And I know this is probably pushing it, but let's say most of the income you make from that secondary or supplementary income, you pretend that you don't make it. How about you pretend that this is volunteer work? You're not getting paid for it. You look at it that way. And every penny you bring in, or at least 95% of the income you bring in from that secondary income, you put that into a savings account that you do not touch. Just act like you're living your life on your basic income, and whatever money you make, you put that aside. And you do that mindlessly, as if there was no money made. Even if you are making minimum wage and you work only 20 hours per week, at the end of the year, at the end of 12 months, you can have upwards of 6,000. You'll be making like maybe almost 10 grand, but let's say taxes and whatnot, and even if you take out a little bit for travel expenses to do that second job, you have your 6K right there in 1 year. Just like that. Just people don't realize that just shuffling your income around or shuffling your expenses around makes such an impact. Even a $2 coffee every day. If you have the habit of drinking coffee, and I'm not even talking Starbucks, I mean like your basic local coffee shop where you can buy the cheapest coffee every day, $2. That small habit, if you curb it, let's say you buy yourself a bottle of instant coffee and you trade your $2 coffee with your instant coffee every morning, you can save a lot of money. It sounds ridiculous, but our little tiny habits is what makes us spend a lot of money. A coffee every day, or maybe a bagel every day, or maybe that occasional burger and fries that you just want to supplement your meal with. I don't feel like eating my home cooked meal today. I'm gonna get myself burger and fries. If you cut that out, we could be thousandaires just like that. It's mind blowing when you really put pen to paper and you think about the difference that it makes. Our tiny spending habits, if they're curbed, we can make wonders happen with the money saved. No, we're not going to restaurants as much. I mean, some people are because right now we had the patios open, but that's coming to a close again. And takeout or the occasional trip to the movies or trip to the mall. We're not going anywhere. So, do we need that new wardrobe? Probably not. So, this video is about saving 6K, but essentially, with COVID in place and the restrictions we have, and as long as you're still holding down your main job, even if you don't get a part time job, what you can do with that excess money that you're not spending on entertainment and other things, that money can be saved and it can work wonders for you whenever things open up and we have the ability to move around more freely. You'd be surprised. So even in these dark times, how about we take the opportunity to, at least find the light at the end of the tunnel or find pleasure in the dark times or some sort of solace and we can do big things. How about we try it out? But that's just me. Let me know if you have any other tips that you save money with, even during COVID times, and let me know. Leave a comment, like, and subscribe. And I hope to see you soon in the next video. Thank you so much. Bye.